Red Prison. I did say we would play Red Prison today. We are going to play a Red Prison. However, we're taking it back to 2018. Now, if you are looking at the list and you have no idea what's going on, that's okay. But if you do recognize a few specific cards, then you'll know what this is coming from. But we have Red Prison here in front of us, the typical 12 lock Blood Moon, Ensnaring Bridge, and Chalice. A distinct lack of Karn. We're done with Karn for probably one league, and then we'll bring Karn back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Karn will be back. But we're leaning heavily here on Chandra. We have Rabble Master here, and we have Glorybringer. It is time to bring back glory to red. So, what are we doing here, and why does this list look so dated? Well, it looks so dated because it really doesn't have too many new cards in it. Why? Because if you don't own Seasoned Pyromancer, you don't own Bone Crusher, you can't buy or have the Zendikar Rising cards. If you haven't really touched anything for a few years, this is the list for you to start with. So, why does it look like this? Well, there's a few things that were going on in the meta when this was played. So you'll notice that I have a lot of black cards. We're going to actually keep that for nostalgia. I would recommend a relic of some sorts, but the Leyline of Voids here in the sideboard, they were for Hogak. Hogak Smacktack. Now, other things going on with Hogak, though, were Hollow One, Death Shadow, Humans, Glorybringer, Abrade were great against Hollow One. Glorybringer was good against Death Shadow with Bridge, Chalice, and Blood Moon, along with a fast Rabble Clock and a fast Eidolon Clock. Humans. Yes, we had the Rabble Masters, but luckily we had Sarkhans, Chandras, helped get this Chandra up where it needed to be, and then we had Angers. You'll notice I don't have a Torp Orb in the sideboard. We're going to go without it. Why? I have no good answer. We're just going to go without it. What do we got here? Yeah, we got the Glorybringer Bolus. We need Uncle Karn. Nope, Uncle Karn's... The next Planeswalker to add to this would be Koth. And if you want to go super nostalgia, we can throw in a Piakir Nalar. You let me know. Piakir Nalar. Could toss it in. Could toss it in. It goes in for one Chandra. Going once. Going twice. What's up, King Magic? I'm not suggesting Koth. I'm suggesting Mom and Pop. See, in 2018, Chandra had to be looked out for. All right, everyone said it was a good idea. Let's go. Let's play Magic. Burn the tickets. Let's go. We're not in 2018. We're in 2020. Happy Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. But we're kind of stumbling back in time. This is Red Prison in Modern. What's up, Stickball? Yeah, it's an old school list. Pia, Kira always disappointed you? Ooh. Don't let them hear that. How could you say such a thing? We're going to go real old school here. Now, as we get into game one, the reason for doing this is Humans is on the uptick. We have Jeskai, which is a frustrating matchup. And we have this new menace that's not quite Death Shadow. But sometimes their creatures are too big to attack under Bridge. But our Glorybringer will not be. Let's play first. And let's start with a hand with lands in it. Let's go with that. Exactly, Bolus. That's the whole point. I'm going to mulligan this. We do need lands to play Magic. Okay, so... what do we have here? We have, looks like we're just going to do Rabble Master or Blood Moon here on turn 2 with getting rid of the Abrade and try to top out at Chandra. What's up, Casey? Have the power of a shower? Showers are good. Showers get you relaxed. You're like, water. It already feels like 2018 with the no land. Exactly. No land, turn 1 blood moons. Who knows? Who knows? We do need lands to play Magic. Oh no. Oh no. They love our channel. That means they know what we're playing. One of these days, we're gonna make Fluffy Not Wolf 2. That'll be our username. We'll get them. It'll be Incognito Night. And we're gonna play Red Prison and get them. Look at that jamming cat. Oh, You know what's really bad right now? Combo deck. All right, I kind of want to get this Blood Moon down because they're sporting the black, which means they're a little more of that creature style. They take my Rabble Master. Looking for that Blood Moon and Bridge, probably. Hopefully they're not going to have that Charbelcher. They took Rabble Master. Should we play Rabble Master? I think we're going to play Rabble Master. They feared Rabble Master. We're going to get in for aggression. Am I recording this match? My opponent asks. What should we say, chat? Should we say yes? Should I say no? If I say yes, they're going to expect it to be up on YouTube. Maybe we just go 1-4 this league, and I'm like, no, I don't want to show that. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Should we tell them? Was this list prior to Karn the Great Creator? Yes, just before. What does your OBS tell you? I'm not recording. I am technically not recording. Nice land. Tell them TBD. TBD, unclear. Unclear what we're doing. Blood Moon, go. Are you recording this match? Unsure. It may be. It may not. It may be practice day. It may be spotlight day. It may be day off. Are you recording it? Calico Zach, thank you for watching our YouTube content. If you see this, I demand a comment. I'm watching for you. See you in a week. They just rented this deck. Oh! Tell your opponent he should have played red cards. He is, Russ. That would be lying. Now they've got 3 mountains here. You know what he's playing? I do too. Bridge will be good. Let's see. Let's see. Do you have Charbelcher? Pentad Prism makes that sweet 1 mana. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Top deck land equals kill. It would be funny, but they need this for the black mana. We know that is what they're going to be doing here. Land off the top or a ritual spell, and I think we get a win here. I would take an Abrade as well as a backup. 1's on the bottom. Come on. Be kind to us, list. Be kind. 1 time. Right here. Chalice. What am I supposed to do with Chalice? What do they play? What is the spy list play? Do I have to throw it on 0 or something? We're dead? I have 8 on board? Do I? I don't think I do. I think it's 6. Maybe it's 7. I don't know. Maybe it's 3. All right. Guess I'm going to be playing like Eidolons? Leyline of the Voids? Eidolons, Leyline of Voids, Damping Matrix, and Spyglass here. Math is hard. No, we want chat to hold me accountable. Gotta hold me accountable here. Matrix does nothing. What? they're gonna bring in Charbelcher. They bring in Charbelcher, and sometimes they play Undercity Informer. Huh? I gotta play this, right? I gotta play that, right? Feel bad for opponent having to play against Twitch's finest minds. Exactly. Exactly. This is an easy 6 out. It's probably actually a P and Kieran. That's 7 out. I love this. I love this opponent. I love your vids, but I'm terrible at your decks. Practice, and you will be great. There you go. Words of wisdom. Practice, and you'll be great. Chalice probably is out too here. That'd be an easy 11 in, 10 out. Plug your stream at him. I will near the end, Casey. We'll tell him, come on by. And yes, we're recording. And we've been talking to you this whole time. Just a hazard in. It's probably quicker than anything else, right? All right, we'll try this. Spyglass and Damage Matrix in case they board in the biggins. Leyline the Void to get rid of the spy nastiness. Well, if they turn one Thoughtseize me, it's rude, but put these into play. That's right. Let's see how long Calico has been watching. Leyline of the Void. Hogak days. That's not stock Red Prison? Oh, but it's 2018 tech. Oh, and we're going to turn one Rabble Master. This is a nice little hand we have here. KCI. Hogak, Human, Hollow one meta. Alright, well, we get to do turn 1, Rabble Master. Turn 2, Bridge, after attacks. Turn 3, win the game. It is a bit of a non-bow, Viridian. Viridian, you remember this, though. It's okay. It's acceptable. We have Sarkhan. We took these out this time, but we can leave these in typically. I just brought in more aggression because I'm not so worried about this opponent here. We're all about that. They didn't side in Belcher. They didn't side in Belcher. We sideboarded for it. Oh man, we were gonna blast them. We weren't gonna play the Chandra anytime soon, but we had the Eidolons, the Blood Moons. We had it covered. Yeah. All right, 2-0, taking down, unfortunately, a fan. Or is it fortunately? See, Excited gets to play against us, asks if it's going to be recorded, which means it would be on YouTube, gets beaten, but when they get to YouTube, they're like, yeah, Fluffy's winning. It's a win-win. Match 2. Let's play. By the way, Leyline the Void already paying off. So if you have this list from 2018, free wins away. Are you winning? That's all I need to do. I win one game, one full match every night, and you guys keep coming back. I can lose the rest of them, but you'll keep coming back. You people are so nice. You people are so nice. We're gonna ditch a Glorybringer to the gemstone. Hey, look who it is. What's up, Calico? Same name too. Welcome. You're gonna stick with your Karn prison? What if this goes 5-0? Then what? Then what? How's it going, Calico? How goes it? Then we riot. Marsh Flats. Cracks Marsh Flats. Goes and gets a basic, right? Look at that. Casey just slapping down the gifted sub. Thank you so much. You get these sweet emotes that you can use all over Twitch now. Welcome, welcome. All right. Bridge or Simian Spirit Guide? Bridge. Ritual. Blood Moon. I put you on the bottom. Why are you there? Go ahead, opponent. So they're probably like black and white taxes, maybe. Seeing that they want to take the bridge, it's interesting they played a Marsh Flats versus some of the other Jundi type of things. Gonna have a Tide Hollow. If this list goes 5-0, I'll stick with Karn Prison. That's fine. We're here to innovate and do some weird, crazy things so you don't have to waste your F&M and you get the best things possible. Chandra goes under Sculler. Makes sense. Don't really want to take a Simian Spirit Guide. This one's a little further away. Guess I'm going to Blood Moon him past turn. This will keep us off of Liliana, Flicker Wisp. Also keeps us off Ghost Quarter from Leonin Arbiter. Not too bad. You know what's really cool about Glorybringer? Is if they play a Thalia here, I don't care. I care about this though. Trying to remember if this list has mainboard anger. Who knows? This deck won the challenge on Saturday, the one that I'm playing against. What is it? Black White Taxes? Seems all right. I have a Braids main. All right, we're gonna play Simian Spirit Guide. I have a Glorybringer at the bottom, and I have a Glorybringer tucked. And I say bottom, it's actually exiled, but we're gonna imagine it's on the bottom. It's there spiritually. Giver here. Giver's pretty good. Protects these. They're not gonna attack, though. Not gonna attack. I'm gonna keep playing our lands in case I top deck a bridge. Black-White Stoneblade. I need your advice on my lands question above. Lands. Dead Man Ale pretty much. What? Should I sort lands by type, fast, fetch, pain, etc., or by name? I would sort lands by color and rarity. We're not going to block here because Giver does nasty Giver things. Any chance you can make Lantern Control great again through your wizardry? Casey, was it Casey? Yeah, Casey? Casey, what were we talking about in the sub Discord? Speaking of. All right. Game's looking okay here. I don't have Torp Orb. I really need a second bridge here. Stoneblade deck, does it have an answer to bridge main decked? I bet it has that Skyclave nastiness. ETB Skyclave thing. Lantern War Prison? I don't know. Marsh Flats for our opponent. 2 cards in hand. Lots of these guys. We got a boat family here. You sort lands by alphabet. I would sort lands. You can sort. Honestly, I would just pull all rare lands out and put rare lands like in its own separate thing, and then sort them however you usually look them up, whether it's by color or by alphabet, and then commons and uncommons I would sort just alphabetically or by set or whatever you want. That's what I would do, Last God. And the reason I do the rares, like I would have them all sleeved if I do, but the reason is you can pull like a chunk out and then you can fan them out and you can see where the color is that you want, and then you look through that. And pass turn. They're all modern playable lands. Then I would literally do them. I would probably then still do by color. I'd still have all rares, but all by color. And then I would put untap lands first, into tap lands, into creature lands. That's what I would do. What are we doing here? We pathing this? Watch this. I'm going to get a path. Cool. I got a path. They path the Simian Spirit Guide. They're helping us out. All right, let's take a look because I forget what this list has in it. Our Braids are in here. Goblin Rabble Masters. We get the Pias. All right, so I want to draw Pia Kirin, Chandra, Torch of Defiance, Extra Bridge, Sarkhan. These are the cards I want. Did I not fetch a land because I was thinking? Whatever. I only need 5 lands anyway. 1, 2. So I need to put this at 1 probably. I forgot to get my land. It's so funny. So only commons are like Mystic and Tron lands. Like if you want to Last God, if there's some super playable ones, you could just play them. I guess put them. I don't know, because I would then have like you can do colorless, all of that. I don't know. You're asking the person that has a digital collection for the most part. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but I'm just saying I have a digital collection, so I just type in what I want and get the card. It's not an easy problem, to say the least. I mean, like, stores obviously do by sets, so that when they're ordering, they can go by set. I can put this Chalice on 3. It leaves a Braid open. It shuts off Rabblemaster. Rabblemaster's going to have a time getting through here. Skyclave's like the only thing I'm worried about. Putting it on 3, I don't get a new bridge. Keeps my win condition open. Will I ever play paper when COVID ends? Sure. I played a paper event at the beginning of this year with the intention to go more often. I think I want this on 3. This stops Flicker Wisp and Skyclave. This seems like the correct number to put this on. I can't imagine they're playing Feeds or Disenchants, and Feeds don't hit this, Disenchants would. 3 just feels like the cards that would ruin me the most here. I'm thinking Flicker Wisp, and I'm thinking that Skyclave, Spirit, Exile, don't get it back card. Banishing Light, O-Ring, Fiend Hunter. White has a lot of things on 3 that ruin bridge. Hardlock. Get it done. And Chandra showing up. Alright. So, this matchup. Rabblemaster's not very good. Not very good at all. After that, though, we have quite a few things that are pretty okay. I can probably trim a Glorybringer here. I'm thinking about trimming a Acolyte of Flame as well, because the little creatures are probably not going to get through. Sarkhan's nice to loot. Glorybringer's an okay top-end finisher. At the same time, we could let's get rid of 1 Glorybringer for a Hazard. I understand I'm bringing in the Damping Matrix. That becomes a non-bow. I understand Hazard also dies to a path. That's okay. It's okay to have some things that don't quite work together. But yeah, Rabblemaster's not getting through. Chandra Acolyte would help Sarkhan and would help Chandra Torch of Defiance, but I don't think they need that help. And Glorybringer's a little harder to cast, but we'll stick the 1 in because I don't have anything else. And we'll go. And we'll go. But yeah, I think Last God's now drifted over to our Discord, but Zale's got a good organization plan. I've seen the pictures either behind him when he streamed or other instances where he shared them like he did just now. They thought sees me here. They can just path Hazard. Hazard's really not the best idea. Mom Dog Go, you know this isn't a keepable hand against what we're playing against. I can't keep this. Have confidence? Yeah. Pitch Chalice. Turn 1 Hazard Path. Oh, done. Let's mulligan this. Here we go. This is a much better hand here. We'll keep this. We're going to get rid of 1 Simian Spirit Guide. Done. And not put in Gemstone. We're not going to put in Gemstone here. Because I want to keep both bridges in case they Thoughtseize me. You're going by type of land. Well, there you go. Paving your own path, Last God. I like it. You should do that. Alright, no turn 1 Thoughtseize here, so we have a turn 2. Pretty confident it's a turn 2 Tide Hollow, so we're going to save Simian Spirit Guide to put a bridge out here. Extra Swamp. Tide Hollow? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So if they end up taking Bridge for, or sorry, Simian Spirit Guide for some reason, then I'll just put Chalice on 1. They can take the Mana Monkey, that's fine. I presume here they'll take Chalice. That is my assumption here, is Chalice is getting put under here. Putting a bridge under here is sort of fine for me. I'll get it later. Confidence that will clear the board. I only have one reason why I don't like MTG over paper, and what is that? Alright, I know the Desperate Ritual gives them information, but if they play like Thalia, I can use Simian Spirit Guide to pay for the tax and get the second bridge down. So I don't mind sharing that information with them. Tide Hollow, they get bridge here, and I get Monkey in play. No flavor text? Yeah, I guess no flavor text. Here, there it is. The lamps on Windmore Street snuff themselves at midnight and refuse to relight, afraid to illuminate what it lies in the darkness. It's there, it's maybe not on all cards. I expect a fight, but I didn't expect it from the building itself. Gerard. I mean, some of them do, some of them don't. All of my spells smell like burnt hairstyle lately. Jayabala, Task Mage. So it's there, it's just usually not brought up. Lilianum. Alright, they make us discard. I'll exile just in case they have something that cares about creatures in the yard. Rather have it in exile. I have no way to get back Simian Spirit Guide. You have 4 Excess Temple Gardens? Do you have 4 Return to Ravnica? What do you have? It's sort of a path. Uncle DB, think you're the resub. 3 months, 19. Welcome back. Look at that goal. Look at that emote. That's so hype. All right, land here, pass turn. Liliana is going to be a problem. I do have the Spyglass in the main deck here, so maybe we can find that. This has been typically a problem for us in the past anyway. Look at that cheese. Hyper cheese. Hyper cheese. 3 mana. Ranger Captain Oeos. They go get a Giver of Ruins, I presume? Giver of Ruins. Silent clearing taps for Giver. My opponent's at 11 life. If I get a Chandra here, we can make things rough. They discard a Death Shadow. Huh. So I guess Chalice on 1 is pretty good. Oh, look who it is. Chandra. We're going to go up with Chandra. Up, up, up. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pays a cost here. Purge. Purges Chandra. What's up, Logical? What you doing with that sheep? You're not supposed to eat the sheep. Spyglass? Nope. We'll pass. Opponent's at 9. Liliana at 6. I presume Liliana's going to go up here again. Nom Nom Sheep. Silent Clearing Cycles. This is why we need a faster Blood Moon sometimes. Liliana. Stopping Liliana is actually kind of plausible. Death Shadow here. Alright. Alright, we're going up here. Follows this up by tapping white for white, black. Oh, there was a Lingering Souls. I missed that. Just got thrown to the graveyard. Okay, there's a Chalice. Let's hold Chalice past turn. This way, if they do Liliana down tick, it'll make it look like I've got a card in hand that I can't cast or I'm not casting. And maybe they'll split favorably to us. Oh. Or maybe they'll just take the card. Or maybe they'll just take the card. We're in a bad spot here. They're going to split Bridge and all others. We probably just have to take the lands here. Block Simian Spirit Guide with something. And hope our top deck is a Bridge. We're on a 2-turn clock. The thing is that they're going to sacrifice the Ranger probably. So I can't cast a follow-up Bridge anyway. Can I see the board, please? Alright, so we lose Bridge. If we lose Bridge here, they attack 4 and we block. We'll just assume we get to block the 6/6 anyway. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 damage. And then they sacrifice this. I can't play anything. Alright, let's play a long game, opponent. I die in 2 turns by sacrificing the Bridge. This gives me a chance to draw several lands and into Chandra. Step 1, draw a Blood Moon. Opponent can now attack for 3. They make us discard. Alright. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice for us. Step 2, lands. Lands are needed first. Step 3, profit. Exactly. We've given ourselves at least a shot to hit things. If they want to keep going up with Liliana, that's sort of okay with us. They've decided they want to attack first. We're down to 15. Chances of getting the outs here is very low. Very, very low. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll go ahead and concede now. We'll go ahead and concede now. Wanted to see a few more draws. If we were hitting the lands there, with their life total so low, we could end up getting them. Okay. Death Shadow's interesting because you could make an argument for some Eidolons. Definitely Bridge. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Glorybringer and bring in a Chandra Acolyte of Flame. This is a slightly cheaper spell. Interacts well with Chandra to help us race up. And then it down could get enough creatures to go around something for Liliana if we end up running into that problem. Don't want Rabblemaster still. Don't want Eidolon, I don't think. Let's go. Let's go. Whew. Looking for Bridge, looking for Fast Blood Moons, looking for maybe Anger. Let's play first. Alright, well, Hazoret, if you were a land, we would be keeping this. But we do not have a second land. I'm on the play. Playing here seems very risky. I think we have to mulligan this because of just the one land. I hate to, but I think it's the correct line. Okay. Oh, this is all right. So we have to get rid of something. Probably just getting rid of a Sarkhan here. Getting rid of Sarkhan's probably okay. We're probably not winning with it. Holding Anger Bridge and then having a Spyglass here would work nicely. We can do Bridge on turn 2 if they don't have a Thoughtseize. Bye-bye, Sarkhan. And if they take the Bridge here with their Thoughtseize, then I can just naturally Spyglass them. Let's go. They got to keep all their cards. Shocks in. Thoughtseize? Inquisition. Inquisition. Alright, they can take anything. It's as good as a Thoughtseize here. Take Bridge. Tide Hollow takes Anger. We're just playing Spyglass. At least naming Liliana. Takes Bridge. Okay. Gemstone Caverns is not what we wanted to see there. We have a Path, Inquisition, and a Dismember. We have 2 Silent Clearings. I'm going to say, okay, I'm still going to name Liliana of the Veil. Because Liliana does wreck us. So my opponent's hand is actually not a whole lot of interesting things. They have a lot of creature removal. We've shown them very little creatures. I do know that this is a beater. It could defeat them. Could defeat them. I just take Anger here. I know there's a Simian Spirit guy, but I just take the Anger. Yep. Anger's gone. Bridge gone. The irony. Hope they path it. I don't think they're gonna path it, but why not? I could play the Simian Spirit Guide. They let that hit. It's kind of interesting. Gets them closer to a shadow. He was probably F6'd. Paying in some black mana here. We're dismembering. Yeah, they went all the way down to 7. This doesn't look good for us. Silent Clearing. And Death Shadow. It's a 7/7 Death Shadow. We need Land Bridge. Pass turn. Hazard is not what she used to be. No. Not so much. They could take 2 off their Silent Clearing, make this a 9. They're like, I don't need to do that. Where's Claim the Firstborn? Plays a Liliana. That's nice. They're at 4. Oh, come on, land. Oh, they're at 4. Just give me the land. Give me the land. We know it's Path, and we know it's 2 unknowns here. Land, land, land. It's a little out of order, but I'll take it. Come on. Right here. We're due for a land. We've seen 3 lands so far. TGO's a cruel joke. It'd be so funny if they made them at 2. They won't do that. They're just going to hit me for 9. No ranger, no ranger, no ranger, no ranger, no ranger. Land. Ah. We get a land there. We stop the Death Shadow. We stop the Death Shadow. Oh, they had a disenchant. They had me covered. They had the purge. They had me covered. All right. Didn't matter. 100% for them to win, even through my Spyglass. And if they wanted to, they could kill the Spyglass there and start using Liliana. All right. 1-1. Not bad so far, though. Taking down the Spy combo deck. Getting beat up by a little bit of black-white. Not really taxes. Just black-white things. It's not so black and white what they were playing. Once Way Gardens our opponent. We lose the roll here. However, I've got a fun little hand here. I'm going to keep Gemstone, and I'm going to get rid of a Chandra here, and we're going to see if we can do a turn 1 Chandra. You don't get the joke? I'm not a jokester. I don't play jokes. Don't Thoughtseize me, please. No. Oh. Luris and this land. Interesting. Okay. So I suppose I could play Sarkhan next. We haven't done Sarkhan in a long time. Oh, he did target himself. Oh, we're dead. We're dead. No, he didn't. He targeted me. Target is the orange arrow. Takes my Sarkhan. Bobble. Why wouldn't you take Chandra? Okay. I'll play Chandra. Hope they don't have an answer. Up for damage and pass turn. He must be okay with the Chandra on turn 1. Swift Spear. Ah, we're prowess. We're prowess. Red-black prowess. Okay. Mutagenic. We're going to kill Chandra here. 4-5. Plus a death. Oh, we're not going to kill Chandra here. We're going to get Chandra to 1. Okay. We have a land. We're going to go up here. See if we can find a bridge. Found one. Found one. It tried to hide behind Luris, but we found one. Now, if they have an instant speed spell, they get to kill Chandra. But if they don't, we're just sitting here doing our thing. Attacks for 1. Chandra stays around here. Let's go up for damage. Casting Blood Moon here is really cool. Because it gets them off black. But then I can't empty my hand. My winning card here is easily Chandra. I probably just let this roll to their face. Rabblemaster and then Simeon's Spirit Guide Exile. No, this is Red-Black Scourge Death Shadow. This is Scourge Death Shadow here. We're going to empty the hand because we're pretty close to having them killed here in a few turns. My opponent's going to attempt a Fatal Push. Wouldn't do that. Whoa. Rabble Masters. Whoa. Rabble Masters. We were going to just get around them. Yeah, K-Command could get our bridge. So this is the matchup where I'm interested in Eidolon's Hazoret. I'm going to ditch the small end Planeswalkers here. Probably ditch a Pia Kirinalar and one Glorybringer. Actually, let's ditch 2 Glorybringers, Pia Kirinalar back in for blockers. Let's think about this. I almost want this other Glorybringer for like 1 Abrade, because some of their creatures do get too large for us. Might be difficult to get under the bridge, but their creature, I'm not so worried about that. Abrade out, Glorybringer in. We're going to make Glorybringer shine today. We're going to find a way and we're going to get it done. That's the plan. If you're on board, throw an emote in the chat. If you're not on board, well, get on board. Get on board. All right, let's keep this in. I'm going to probably just ditch the Scavenger Grounds here. I like Abrade for the small creatures. I like Blood Moon to shut them off black before they play the black creatures that are the bigger creatures. And I've got a Rabble Master to close the game out. Hey, look at them emotes. Look at them cool emotes. I like that Rhino. I didn't see that Rhino before. This whole Bolt Land thing, my opponent's pretty happy to do that. They're just like, Bolt myself and Thoughtseize. Better than Fetch Shock. Takes our Blood Moon. Guess what we snuck out on top of our library? Bridge has been drawn. Scalding Tarn for our opponent. All right. Do we think they run... Do we think that they run Stubborn Denial? I'm pretty confident they're red-black. They're the prowess list, so that would be a negative. Would they be running a Braid or K-Command? If they're running a Braid, I throw Rabble Master, they might fire it off. If I throw out Bridge, they might kill that. I'm thinking this is Fetch Fatal Push kind of thing. So I'm kind of tempted to just lead with Bridge and kind of go deal with this. Let's do that. Let's go Bridge here. Since I drew it, I don't want it to get randomly Thoughtseized away. I don't believe they're playing Grixis of any sorts here. Blood Crypt might shock it in. We might have Lurrus to the hand. We have a Braid for Lurrus, and they know about that. They don't really have anything they want in the yard here either. Bolt or shock this in and bolts me. Scalding Tarn, Blood Crypt, shock. Following up with a Scourge. It's a 3/3 Scourge. So here, before this gets crazy, I'm going to go ahead and kill it and pass the turn. I know that this is accessible through Lurrus. Fine. Put Lurrus in the hand and then do that. I don't want them to randomly have abraded and have a Scourge that they can play around with. Opponent has an extra Scourge here. Luckily, I get to do a Chandra here, uptick Rabble Master, keeping ourselves underneath this bridge as best as we can. As best as we can. 2K commands. I know they at least play a one of, but it looks like my opponent's just frustrated being locked out, uninterested to continue playing Magic, and we get there. Nicely done. Playing Rabble Master that turn, top decking a Rabble Master, upticking Chandra and seeing Eidolon. You play Eidolon, you play Rabble Master. You sit here at 15 life and you just spam tokens. That's the game plan. We're 2-1. Playing a 2018 Red Prison list, proving that Modern doesn't always rotate. And if you've got a good strategy, you can play the cards for a very long time. Match 3. Let's go. Let's go. We get to play first. Yes. Let's do it. Man, these gemstones are killing me. But guess what? It's like probably the same list. So we're going to go ahead and mulligan this. We need better lands than gemstones. All right, this will do. Glorybringer, see you later. Let's play some Magic. We'll lead with Mountain. I don't really care to conceal it by playing Scavenger Grounds. My opponents are smart these days. They've always been smart. Oh, snap. Raven's Crime. Rack? Rack with Luris? What's going on here? Why are we playing a Raven's Crime? And what am I pitching? I guess I could pitch a Blood Moon here. Pitching a Blood Moon, mono black rack with Luris? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I can't say I've seen it if it is a thing. I'm gonna get rid of the Blood Moon here. I think the bridge has more value to me later. If they do some Mutavaults or something crazy like that. Chalice on 1's not a bad top deck, considering their deck is flush with 1s and 2s more than likely. Nice. We'll play Chandra, maybe? Ooh. Peatland. Alright, Blood Moon would have been a little bit stronger than I realized. I honestly am unclear as what is happening here. My opponent put something in that dredges with his Scavenger Grounds in play. We have Luris, we have a Raven's Crime, we have a Dredge card. We're green-black? Huh? What? I'm gonna put a bridge down for safety here. Seeing a bunch of Vengevines scares me. Guess they can't be doing Vengevine. Young Pyro. So we're Jund. What are we? Jund, Loam, Luris, Pyro, things. Alright, I do hit a red source, which is important here. They're just gonna do this again? I mean, I don't care. I don't care, opponent. Let's get a Sarkhan down. Gonna go up. We're actually not going to loot. Being able to play Chandra Acolyte down next. Getting this close to the create 4 5/5 dragons and then smack my opponent. That's what's up. That's what we're doing. Alright. Last God, I'm glad you got those organized. And you decided, and I hope you don't decide different approaches in the future. Life from the Loam does its thing. Mills over. We see K command. We see a Bolt. We see a Peatland here. So I feel awkward having ditched a Blood Moon, but at the same time, okay, because I have this and this in play. Now set them on fire. Has anybody seen a list like this? Young Pyro, Life from the Loam, Luris, Raven's Crime? I guess the Raven's Crime's here because they dredge over and they're hitting things into the yard? This has to be worrisome for them. Look at this. This Sarkhan. Amazing. Life from the Loam gets more lands. Why would you need so many lands with Luris? Fetching with Wooded Foothills here. Basic Forest. So they have all their mana, so Blood Moons aren't very good, other than to shut off Peatlands. Young Pyro. Play Chandra, uptick here. And pass the turn. We're empty-handed now, which is good. Young Pyro can't hit us. Lightning Bolt can't get rid of Sarkhan. We probably just go up. We could down tick, or we can go up and up again. Looking pretty good. Might have a whole bunch of dragons here in a moment. My opponent's at 15. Then I just hold cards for a few turns. And smack them. And smack them. Smack them, smack them, smack them. What do we got? What do we got? Making black or red mana. Ren and 6. Okay. Ups. Returning the wood foothills. Fetch. Mountain. Put Laris in the hand? Do you have another K command? But no one has a suggestion on what this is? Just Jund Luris pile? Some assortment of cards here. We do have a K command, dealing 2 damage to Sarkhan and getting rid of Bridge. Attacks for 2. Nice. Nice. Alright, they had an extra K command. I have an Abrade now. Have an Abrade. So just Abrade Young Pyro here. Up with Chandra up here. It's an okay turn. An okay turn, keeping everything kind of doing its thing. Okay, so we're through 2 K commands. Just need to find another bridge, I guess. I'm at 20. That's good. That's good. Much head scratchers this game, but it's good. We're all right. We're gonna do it. Foothills up. Plays. Cracks. Maybe. Maybe. Marber. Yes, no, maybe so. Looks like they put Luris into hand here. It's pretty good. So Luris into hand. They could fetch. If they have another land, they could play Luris. Elemental, that is red, attacks Sarkhan here. Had a nightmare, woke up and slapped a few good cards together. Jund Banana Split. I like Jund Banana Split. I wonder how much this Chalice is stopping. If they play Luris down, I wonder if I'm just supposed to crack the Scavenger Grounds here and get rid of the graveyard so they can't play anything. What if Foothills? Overgrown Tomb. And plays a Luris. Alright. Desperate Ritual. Not what I want, so let's take a different draw there. The land is okay. So play land. Go up here with this Chandra. That puts us to 5. And probably just crack this, honestly. Just get rid of the graveyards. Go ahead. So they can Ren and 6, attack, and kill Sarkhan here. And if they do that, then I use tokens. They'll be at 12. I'll put them back to 10, or I'll attack Ren and 6 here. I just wanted to make sure Luris wasn't going to get anything extra back here. Kroxa. This is going to be nasty. Kroxa, play Kroxa again from the yard with Luris. Hits me for 6 damage. Attacks me for 4. Puts me to 10. Renin 6 up. Pass turn. Oh, they ping. They're going to kill Sarkhan. Alright, Sarkhan is down. Dead. Replays Kroxa using Luris's fun abilities. We take an additional 3. 12 to 14. Tap land. Alright, let's make some elementals here. Elementals are going to attack Renin 6. It's about the only thing I can do here. My opponent's going to gain some serious life here with the Luris. Probably sacrifice Peatland using Renin 6 to grab Peatland here. So we don't want a Glorybringer just yet, but a Glorybringer wouldn't be bad. We're getting bolted every turn, which is unfun. So I'm going to 11. Plays a new Peatland. That one was from their hand. Sacrifices this Peatland, filling their graveyard. If they have 1 mana spells, they could just fire off a couple of those to prep Kroxa. They could fire off like 2 of them, cast Kroxa, leave up like an instant speed spell, and then they just play Kroxa next turn. What's really funny is if I empty my hand here, they don't have to play Kroxa. Like, they don't have to escape. They could just keep replaying here. Moon probably would have won the game, probably. We saw Raven's Crime, though, off of a basic swamp. So we put him on some sort of rack list with Luris. Opponent Thought Seizes. Here they go to fill the graveyard a little bit. We hit a bridge. Attack down Renin 6 here. We will play bridge. Pass turn. Assassin's Trophy. And we are currently dead on board, so we'll go and concede. They attack for 4 and they replay Kroxa here and get us for the full 7. So, yes, Moon would have been really well. I think still the Chalice is doing well. Luris got them fairly good there. So, what do we think? Seasoned Pyromancer makes me want to bring Angers in. They do a lot with their graveyard. It'd be kind of interesting to do a few ley lines here. Chalice certainly did a lot, I'm sure. Glorybringers can come out for this matchup. Acolyte can come out. I think Abrades are fine. I think Blood Moons are fine. Rabblemaster's probably okay. Want bridges. Spyglass wouldn't be a bad play. You could also go the route of just playing Eidolons, because that makes it really hard for them to cast everything. Angers and Eidolons. If you do that, you just take Sarkhan out and you take a Pia Kirinalar out. I sort of like this plan better. Eidolons and Angers. Anger wipe the board, or Eidolon make it hard for them to keep casting all their spells. I guess the dredge from the Life from the Loam and just Life from the Loam in general is just to help with maybe the Raven's Crime. Also, it kind of fills the graveyard with a few things that you're going to get back with Renin 6. We could be bringing Spyglass in, but I think I want to be more aggressive, more linear than trying to stop a Renin 6. We assume there's maybe something else. All right. We'll keep Bridge and Anger plus Rabblemaster. We have a Scavenger Grounds in case they go crazy again. Finally, a good deck is on stream. Can't decide if that is for me or against me. Pass the turn. All right, we've got all of our pieces here. Opponent fetches. Should be a basic. Basic it is. Okay. What's the next card? We're doing another basic. Might be Blood Moon first now. Green and black available. Okay, so I can Chandra. I could play the Blood Moon. If they have an Abrupt Decay or Assassin's Trophy, they get to kill my Blood Moon. If I play Chandra... Chandra uptick. I guess what I could do here is play Blood Moon, see if they have the Assassin's Trophy or the Abrupt Decay, and that'll save the bridge. Current record's 0-1 in this match. I'm kind of wanting to play this Chandra down. I'm afraid of them getting another basic here. I guess this plays around an Abrupt Decay if that's what they have. We'll just play Chandra uptick for damage a past turn. We go over a mountain. And they have a Cling to Dust. That's fine. There's the Verdant Catacombs, so they'll be able to get their basics here. This is a reason to play Blood Moon first. They might need red, though, so they may use Verdant Catacombs to get something like Stomping Ground or Blood Crypt, because we do know their list has red in it. Verdant Catacombs correct. Goes and finds. Knowing their list has quite a bit of red in it, I'd be almost surprised if they went and got a forest there. Blood Crypt. We have a Seasoned Pyromancer. Land? Nice. 1, 2, 3. Blood Moon. And then we can do 1, 2, 3 float and put the bridge, the anger. Wonder if I'm supposed to put the anger down or the bridge down here. Anger's probably just safer, because then I can play Rabble Master and bridge next turn. And if they go to Thoughtseize me, that's probably all they're doing for that turn. This prevents them from playing like a bolt here and then having 3 power. They need 2 bolts to kill Chandra now. Cliffs. Magnetic Channeler. It is a 1/3. All right, let's go up here. I don't want to go down because I could be playing or using an emblem next turn. So we're going to put a Rabble Master down. We're going to put Bridge down. We have the Chandra at 7. More than likely just going to emblem and just trust the deck to give me 3 spells. That'll probably be the case here. I do like seeing this, though. This is a new card. We've thought about running this in Prison because we have plenty of ritual type effects. Opponent Fatal Pushes just to fill the graveyard, I guess, to make this bigger. Bolts Chandra as well. Okay. So he did have a bolt. So we're going up a few more times with Chandra here. But this Channeler is basically kind of a looting. It exiles the top 2 cards, and you can choose and do stuff with them. All right, so they had the K command, the Channeler, and the Channeler gets to kill the Chandra here. We went for going and getting our emblem and ended up losing our Chandra, our bridge, and our Rabble Master. We'll pass turn. Now they have a 5-turn clock. It's pretty good. I haven't seen anything like this. I mean, they had Cling to Dust as well. The Fatal Pushes, Raven's Crime, Life from the Loam, Wrenn and 6, K commands, bolts, channelers. Decides to exile some cards. We see Smallpox and Eclipse. Putting the land into play. I would have just attacked. I have one card in hand and I didn't play it. In. Speaking of, Smallpox now in the hand. Alright, we'll play one land, pass the turn. I'm gonna always keep kind of one hand in the hand in case they decide to try to K command away a card. So my only out to this is it really is just Chandra at this point. Two Angers, I suppose. Anger Abrade. Goblin token in, Abrade. Opponent clings to dust to draw a card, getting rid of my Ensnaring Bridge. What a wild list. Feed the Swarm, killing Blood Moon. My opponent gets all their colors now. Run in 6, picks up their Verdant Catacombs. Verdant Catacombs to use this and go get a basic forest. Now, we have 6 damage here. So we're close. And we'll start using it. We have a creature over here, and they have a Cling, though. This is now smaller. I wonder if I'm supposed to get rid of the yard here, or if I'm supposed to use one of these. I probably use one of these to get us closer here. Like if I had a Chandra, things get really interesting. If I had a Rabblemaster. If I just hit an Abrade so I can kill this. It's always nice. Play our land now because we want all the lands in play. Scavenger Grounds could be used. They use like Peatland here. Maybe I do this. Luris. Now I probably want to fire off the Scavenger Grounds. Luris is going to gain them life. This is frustrating. So normally Jund would not be able to get out of a Blood Moon. It's one of our saving graces there. Pass the turn here with the Desperate Ritual in hand. Luris is going to attack in and get them back up to 10. This game is slipping away from us. As Jund does sometimes. Peatland draws a card, uses Run and 6 to pick up. Could cycle it again if they wanted to. Tomorrow's project is organizing and maybe might one day be playable cards. So like tier ranking your cards a little bit. We're down to 16, our opponent's up to 10. Looking for a way to kill Luris. Preferably Anger the Gods? Nope. Pass turn. Looking for an Anger of the Gods. It's like a Funhouse Mirror of Jund. I mean, I'm waiting for them to play a Dark Confidant at this point. Right? Dark Confidant would get in there. Attacks for 3. Decides to attack this way so they can use the Channeler here. Exiles 2 cards. We have an Inquisition and Loam. They'll get the Loam. Picks up 2 lands here. Decides not to. Ooh. Alright, we get an Anger here. I did ask for an Anger, so there we go. Getting there, slowly. Run in 6 is at 7, so they can emblem this now. Bolts their own Luris. Interesting. Do they have a way to... I guess they can K command their Lurrus back? This list is doing way too much for us to attack it. I can't attack the graveyard. I can't keep you off of a feed. I can't stop a Wrenn and 6 and try to kill you all at once. What's up, Odysseus? This is a very interesting list. To finish us off, they bolt pitching lands here. Let's see if I can get a list. I saw the VOD with you and Evan. That was a lot of fun. It was. It was. I'm trying to get a list because this is like Zoo Jund everything in the kitchen sink I'm gonna put in the deck. We've seen a Smallpox, we've seen a Life from the Loam, Wrenn, Raven's Crime, Cling to Dust. It's like there. Streamdecker.com. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this up. Dang. Dang. Here's the list. They're a streamer too, by the way. All right, they don't have another land. Thank goodness. They've given me a chance here. They've given me a chance. Let's splice additional spells. Splice onto Arcane. Make all the mana. Bam, hit him for 2. The cheeky ghost quarter. There's a ghost quarter in there? Oh my gosh. All right, Mr. Q4 takes us down with Jund Pyropox. Just real briefly, why not? This is the list. So Croxas, Channelers, Wrenn and 6, Pyromancers, Inquisitions, Crimes, Loams, Pox, some Clings, some K commands, Urborg in here, Peatlands, the one of Ghost Quarter, got some Weathers, Angers. We got the oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this meme. Emrakul. I can breed in some Feed the Swarms to kill creatures or kill enchantments. Cleansing Wildfire. This opponent's just going to take all your lands from you. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, we're 2-2 overall. Let's see if we can get a winning record here. Let's go for that 3-2. Let's join a match here. Oh, ignore that. Okay. We get the play. We're against Dead Guy. Whew. That was a list. All right, we're going to keep this. We've got this turn 1, nothing. Turn 2, Chalice. Turn 3, Blood Moon. Let's lock someone out. Let's not get some crazy Jund stuff again. Probably takes Chalice. Maybe I can get a Simian Spirit Guide for this Blood Moon. Appears to be Jund. Again. You know what's really good against Jund, though? Glorybringer's pretty good. You can find his stream. I didn't know they streamed. Pretty cool. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Simian Spirit Guide. Blood Moon, pass turn. Ho, ho, ho. We're doing this instead of Chalice on 1, just in case they have a fetch land. Fetch land and getting a basic here is really detrimental to us. So we're trying to do this. Would love to get a Chalice on 2 if possible. Rabble Master and go. Whoosh. Whoosh. Maybe we'll hit up that stream if they're still streaming. If they are streaming later. That was a pretty silly list, wasn't it? Opponent has found green. This is why I would like to put a Chalice on 2, of all things. Putting a Chalice on 2 would be oh so nice to stop Tarmogoyfs and other things. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Hope I am well. Well, I'm bashing in my opponent here. They're probably not well. Alright, where we're at, I'll just throw a Chalice on 1 here. Chalice on 1's in case they play Bolt. Tireless Tracker. And we win the game. I'm trying to go well, Brian. It was a tough day at work. Killed the Tireless Tracker. We're attacking with plenty of goblins too. This does show them one more piece of information, but that's okay. Alright. Sideboard we go. Hazoret. I think I want to try these Eidolons again. Now this opponent's not such little creatures. So let's make them pay for it. Let's make them pay for it. So, Eidolons in and Hazoret. We're going to go big creatures. We're going to have the bridge as like a stop button as well, because they will probably play their own creatures. We'll see if we can get that fast Blood Moon again, and we'll see if we can take down this final opponent, this Jund opponent, after getting ourselves slapped around before. We'll keep. We have a semi-quick Blood Moon, turn 2. Got an extra one now as well. Let's go for it. Blood Moon, Simian Spirit Guide. Opponent has got green mana here. I presume we're going to get black as well. We have found black. Let's pass the turn. They didn't play anything initially here. We could be running into a Liliana. That's okay, because then we can just slap them with a Glorybringer here. Tireless Tracker here. We're going to get rid of that with the sweet Glorybringer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Getting it done. No advantage for you. None. Get out of here, Tireless Tracker. Exert. Get 'em. Get 'em. To the graveyard you go. Extra swamp for our opponents. They're definitely keeping themselves on the up and up here. 4 mana. Vraska. Vraska. Oh. Alright. Well, I'm going to play Blood Moon past turn. I don't really want to put the bridge in, and because I have 2 of them, I don't need to slap one down just yet. So they can, at any point, destroy this. So I don't think they're Jund. I think they're... Wow. Heartless Act? What am I... Am I playing Modern today? Gets rid of a Blooming Marsh. Play a bridge down. I have a bridge and a Blood Moon, but I'm looking at a Vraska here. They might emblem this and try to sneak under our bridge. That'd be awful. Abrupt Decays my Blood Moon. Okay, so they do have Abrupt Decays. Peat Land, so they can cycle the Peat Land. Maybe. Questing Beast. Kills Bridge. Attacks for 4. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Put Bridge and Blood Moon back into play. I assume Vraska kills and they swing for another 4, putting me to 12, making it a 3-turn clock. We're looking for Glorybringer or Hazard off the top. Three mana. Maelstrom Pulse is my bridge. Goes up with Vraska, sacrificing Peatland since it was Blood Mooned. Draws a card, finds themselves a Field of Ruin, and attacks for 4. 12. Glorybringer number 2. Let's go after Vraska here and exert. Vraska goes down to 3. Glorybringers, man. Keeping us in this game. And now they don't have the second green if they ended up having a second questing beast. We're destroying the Blood Moon here. So we have field? Field, Scavenger Grounds. Nope, Tireless Tracker. We got a fetch land. We got a fetch land. Oh, nope, that's not fetch land. But they can do this with the field now on my Scavenger Grounds. They'll get another clue. All right, I like where this is going. I like where it's going. JHGW, thank you for the follow. Okay, this was exerted, so we don't get to come back at them. We're at 12. They eat 2 clues here. Inquisitions us, so they have 1 card left. Plays a 7/8 Tarmogoyf. Oh, is that all? 7/8 Tarmogoyf. Hits for 3, we're at 9. 8. Clue cracked. Okay, go. Need a bridge, it looks like. Plays a land, has an extra clue. Well, I'm going to go ahead and exert, shoot the Tireless Tracker, pass the turn. They'll hit me for 7. We need them to not find some extra 1 point of damage, and I need to find a bridge. Field of Ruin here. Cracks a clue. Cracks a Peatland. Plays a Scavenging Ooze. Alright. Hits me for 7, puts me to 1. Top deck bridge. Top deck bridge. Hazard blocks Tarmogoyf, but it doesn't block the Scavenging Ooze. That isn't. Oh, Pia Kiran. Pia Kiran would have actually been, if we drew it this way, play Pia Kiran, have 2 blockers, find a Hazard. They could eat 1, 2, 3. They could have eaten enough to not have me exert. Pia Kiran, though. Could have been a thing. Could have been a thing. Kind of want to bring in a Damping Matrix. We've seen Clue. We've seen Scavenging Ooze. I saw Vraska too. Just take the Chalices out and bring these 2 pieces in. We saw Abrupt Decay, so the Chalice on 2 doesn't really protect us. Anger of the Gods is probably not killing a lot of their creatures. Kills a Tireless Tracker somewhat immediately, but not after. I like that the Dampening Matrix shuts off clues. Wondering if the Chandra Awakened Inferno should be in here. Just as a top ends. This is what I got. Good luck. Maybe over 1 a Braid. try that. Just hit Blood Moon, Eidolons, Rabble Masters, top ends with Glorybringers and Hazards, and if we really need the top end of Chandra, we can get there. Why not? Let's play first. Alright, what do we got? Turn 2, nothing. I have a Chandra. Got an Abrade. Remove something small. What do they do? Thoughtseize me? It's not a bad hand. I don't see a reason to necessarily mulligan it. Other than it doesn't have, like, Blood Moon. But my opponent is green-black, so getting their 2 colors versus trying to get all 3 is more likely. Blooming Marsh here, immediately Inquisitions. A Braider Simian Spirit Guide here. They opt for the Simian Spirit Guide. Alright. Play a Spyglass down. This isn't bad. Maybe I can turn off Verdant Catacombs. Alright, so we have a Tarmogoyf here. I'm not going to turn off the Verdant Catacombs. I mean, unless I think I'm going to draw a... If I'm going to draw a Blood Moon, it's not a bad thing to turn off. I don't know. Do we want to try that? Name Verdant Catacombs? Go? We won't worry about Vraska. Who cares about Vraska? We'll name Verdant Catacombs. If we hit the Blood Moon, it gets really, really good here. Overgrown Tomb, tapped in, plays Tarmogoyf. It's a 2-3. I cannot Abrade it because there's no instant here. I can Chandra it, though. Play Chandra, and we will kill Tarmogoyf because we know what's up in the hand. Deal 4. If they don't deal with Chandra here, I get the Glorybringer, and they're aware of that, so this Maelstrom Pulse probably hits Chandra. Each thing going to the graveyard is going to grow the next Tarmogoyf, which makes it a frightening idea. Maelstrom Pulse. Okay. Pass the turn. Hazard's not a bad draw. Just need that land. If they play a creature, I might just Abrade. Lily. Alright, well, I'll naturally just get rid of the Abrade here. We want to hold on to Glorybringer and Hazard. If I top deck a land, Hazard comes in here, and then the following turn Glorybringer, and we finish this game. They got rid of their Verdant Catacombs. Alright, we'll play Eidolon here past turn. They'll probably be tempted to kill the Eidolon in some fashion. 3 mana, Tireless Tracker, takes 2. I'm going to be ditching the Glorybringer if I do have to. We're more likely to be able to play the Hazards here with a top deck land. There we go. Hazard. I believe this is a pretty easy attack with both at Liliana. This grows, but if they block here to grow, then they do lose Liliana, but if they block here, they keep Liliana. I'm going to attack with both. If they want to get rid of Eidolon, fine. This grows, but then they lose their Liliana here. I think this is getting in for 2. Hey, Samuel. Thank you for the raid. How are the Sam peeps? Alright, they choose to keep Tireless Tracker here. This is okay with us. They can get 2 clues here, probably. Oh, don't be a Tarmogoyf, please. Vraska. Vraska. Okay. Goes up to 6 with Vraska. Sacrificing peatland to draw a card. And Tireless Tracker just gets in for 4. So we could attack Vraska here. Vraska goes up to 3. This is shut off, the clues from this. Let's go after Vraska here, and let's go ahead and put the Damping Matrix. Now, the Damping Matrix shuts off Hazard as well. I don't really care. Shutting off their clues so they don't draw extra cards here is important to me. If they want to sacrifice another land to this Golgari Queen, by all means, go for it. They can't downtick and kill the Damping Matrix. So this turn, this is a 4-3 regardless. Field of the Ruins. This gets them a basic, which is good for them in case I top deck a Blood Moon. But it does shut off the clue. So that's good for us. I'm going to sacrifice that clue. Nice. Okay. And plays a Scavenging News. So an Abrade here or a Chandra would be good. Attacks me for 5. Alright, so we hit a bridge. Let's attack to get rid of Scavenging News. They let it through, so we're just going to slap down a bridge and pass turn. Alright, we can't attack. Opponent can't attack. Opponent's just getting tokens that they can't do anything with. We have a bridge. We've shut off things, and we've shut off a Verdant Catacombs. Why not? 4 mana, opponent gets to play another Vraska. Alright, so the Spyglass should have named something much more potent than what it did. Getting rocked here. 7 damage here puts us to 4. Play an Eidolon as a blocker, I suppose. And we'll just pass the turn. I have to just pass the turn because I need to be able to block both of these. Tireless Tracker grows. Grows a clue. 2 mana here. Upticks Clue with Vraska. This is a nice little combination to get around our Damping Matrix. Because this is still growing. The Tireless Tracker is still growing because of this interaction. 3 mana. Plague Engineer. Take 2. Okay. What are we naming here? God? I see. I see. Now they could attack with Tireless Tracker. I have to double block. They might attack with Skoos as well here. I'm going to double block. I'm going to double block here. And hope they don't have like a Fatal Push. If they have a Fatal Push, we're going to lose the game because I don't think I have anything that could board wipe here. Hey, alright. Making it work. Making it work. Simian Spirit Guide down. Hazard here in play. I'm at 2, so I cannot attack. Pass the turn. We are very much on the back foot here against green-black. Very much. I'm glad they didn't kill this and kill me. They're very kind. They Abrupt Decay my Damping Matrix. Okay. Opponent's doing very kind things. Helping Hazard out. Helping Scavenging News out. Not dying here. Looking good. Fatal Pushes now. Well. that's going to do it. That's going to do it. Green-black takes us down. Overall record of 2-3 with Red Prison here in Modern. Not bad. Not bad for a old list. Very old list. There you have it. 2-3. List looks like this. It is from the Hollow One Grixis Death Shadow days, sporting Glorybringer's bridge combinations here, and has the Sarkhan and Chandra Acolyte of Flame. What does this list not do very well? It's probably not keeping up with some of the newer cards that are coming into the format here. Leyline of the Void won us a game, so that's cool. Didn't see another Dredge opponent, although we did see decks that were playing, for sure, multiple things out of the graveyards using Luris. So we ran into Luris actually a few times. We had some pretty good game against that red-black prowess list as well. I believe, didn't we beat that one? So that was good. That was good. We ended up blocking that opponent out. So even though they had several K commands, we were able to do what we needed to. I still think if you're wanting to play Red Prison right now, you play a Karn variant of Red Prison. However, I do like to just sport just Chandra, Torch of Defiance, and the other Chandra cards from time to time as kind of a more linear Red Prison.